hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 21 degree, what are we, Thursday, the 22nd of January. It has smoked its way up to 26 degrees now. Kelly and I were thinking about getting in our summer skivvies there and getting a suntan out here today because it's going to be nice and sunny. That ain't happening. The little green dot of an iPhone. Look at that, the little orb. It's an alien, I tell you, it's an alien. But anyway, it's gorgeous, but cold. So I think it's cold here, and Doug Morgan up there in Alberta sends me a thing up there with him. It's snowing, or it's gonna snow, and it's negative 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Holy moly. That boy can tell you about cold. I'm here to tell you. Wow, that's not even, you can't even survive in that. I imagine if you're around it all the time, you get used to it, but doesn't stuff like freeze instantly? But anyway, welcome to the day. Let's head on to the Southland. Yo, come on along. 34 degrees here in Vancouver. And looked like there was some low-lying clouds, but it was mostly sun. Well, it was sunshine the whole way. Mm-hmm. There was no fog. There was nothing.
I know it.
It was nice the whole
That's
way
why
here.
It was so bloody cold.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's barking cold out there.
Yeah.
It ain't no minus 45 though.
No.
Holy moly.
Man, I have no idea how you're surviving that.
Well, we had it once. Remember one year, in fact, I took a picture of the thermometer thing where it was minus 23 or minus 26 or something it got to. And I mean, that was nasty.
Yeah.
You couldn't spend much time outside.
No.
It was brutal.
That's crazy.
I remember there was a full moon. I took one of my SLRs and did a long exposure thing out there in the backyard and around the barn. It was almost like daylight out there.
Yeah.
It was so bright and it was just
a full moon, yeah.
Horrendously crisply cold.
Oh, man.
I remember trying to manipulate the camera there, and your hands are all hard. You know, they had to get all stiff in the cold. Well, Mama,
yes, sir.
Let's roll out and it's Thursday.
It is.
Yep. 2 more days, Ma. The weekend is upon us.
Tis.
All right.
All right.
I'll see you as the day goes on.
All right.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye now.
Bye.
This is a nice way to start the day. Doing a basic service, just an oil change and rear brake pads. I haven't looked to see how bad they are, but they're looking at pads and stuff for it now. See where we're at down here. Oh, yeah, let's get a light on. We're down there a ways. I'm gonna hold you sideways here for a second. Yeah, there's like no pad in there, although it's not scratching the disc yet, but glad he caught it when he did. Let's look at the other side and make sure it didn't scuff it from there. You can see it was starting to. Yeah, he just literally caught it just in time. So, yeah, I got my old Android over here updating. It's been so long since I turned it on. It's got a big update going on in the background there. But I do that and do the apps. And you gotta listen to it, catch up with all the things that it hasn't caught up with. I mean, it's been, probably more than a couple of months since I fired that thing up. Last time I did something with a BMW. But anyway, get a oil change done, give her a quick look over. It's a 20, I thought he said it was a 2018. 2018s were 1250s, weren't they? This is a 1200. Man, look at that thing. It's like brand new looking. I didn't pay attention to the miles. I don't have the RO for it yet, but cool beans. I love working on the police bikes. And all those guys are so cool. Just hope if I get a little heavy-footed or something, I run into one of them that I know. But what's the odds of that, right? All right, let's get into her. It's been a minute since I've ridden a good old boxer. There's the fan cycling. We'll just take a quickie because he is now here. Looks like we got some stuff. Whee! We'll shoot down the alley here right quick. We'll make something out of the ride, even though I can't go very far. Everything else, tires were a little low. Roughly about 2 pounds. Yeah, because it was 34 in the front. Now one of the guys wanted like 40 in the front, but in this cold weather, man, dude, it's leaving here in specs. I'm not playing that game. That may be fine and dandy, but I've been bitten by cold tires a time or two. Creep out here a little bit because they'll get in the middle of that turn. Watch, that car will disappear. Well, I'm in the road. Usually I'm not. I've been surprised. You think it's clear, and then you roll out, and whoa, there's an automobile. He's got an aftermarket windshield, and there is, I know the camera's probably going under it, but there's that little whoop in that shield that would absolutely drive me nuts. Of course, I could just lift the shield and get it out of my sight, but I like more wind on me. I don't want to hide behind a sail. I'll just buy a convertible and call it good. That way when it does rain or it gets hot, I can turn AC and heater on and flip the roof up. And you see that, the way that car literally almost cut me off. Do you not know what a police bike looks? Ooh, look at that. Blam! That like just happened. Or at least recently. There's still all the garbage on the ground from it. How would you like to hear a big crash? Wake up, see that your car's all smashed up. It probably weirds people out. State Patrol does. Oh, you know what? Oh, I took my watch off. I don't know what the temperature is out here. What's the bike saying? 41, but it'll take it a moment to realize what it is outside. It doesn't look frozen at all. But let's don't flirt with that. I could have swore 2018 was when the 1250s came out. It is a 2018. And with a quick glance, you can tell it's not a 1250. Sure feels nice to ride something. And of course, the day's nowhere near as pretty as it was yesterday. In fact, the forecast showed it being well, it just said cloudy. It didn't say how cloudy. But it's been more sun than clouds most of the day so far. Man, that old Android phone, it had, you know, some firmware updates, and then all the apps update. Oh, it's called MotoScan, I think is what it's called. The app I use for resetting the services on these things. It updated this. When you reset and service, it is magical. I'm like, whoa, that's so good. You know, before you'd hit it, and you had to hit a OK afterwards. And then, like, did it take? You know, you weren't quite sure, so I'd do everything twice just to make sure they got seated in. looked at my phone before I left. It made it up to 42. I was wondering what the temperature was. What a moron. I did look. And then the fact that the bike is saying 41 is telling me we're good. One thing I've learned, don't be overly cordial when you're on the police bike, because they will literally not move. Even if you're in the wrong sequence. It's funny how people, that's why I've never been afraid of authorities, you know, police, detectives. I imagine some people even got a fetish. They're probably afraid of firemen and stuff, you know. I have no idea. But I don't know, I've never, when I've been pulled over when I was a kid because I was doing something really stupid, you know, I was afraid of, you know, what the ticket's going to be. Was I doing something stupid enough that I'm not going to ride away? Those kind of things, you know. But I've never, some people just get all wound up. I'm like, you know, I've been with you all day. You must have a guilty conscience. What do you know, have a friend with you and stuff, and they're all freaking out. It's the cops, it's the cops. Like, so what? You know what? They're people just like you and I. They're just got a job to do. We were going too fast and we are getting pulled over. Calm down. Man, I wish they still used the spray stuff up until they might. We haven't. Oh, you know what? They did use. Oh, that wasn't on the state highway. That was on the county highway. I could see this guy. He's out here. He pulled up beside us. Was that last night? I think it was the night. Yeah, the night before. Pulled up beside us and said, you know, happy anniversary and stuff like that. That was really nice of him. Just a super cool guy. Getting back there out on the road so he can catch all the people doing the stuff they aren't supposed to. How you doing? Come on, big gal. There we are.
You know how to ride this big boy?
I don't know. I was a little afraid when I took off.
I saw the boys in there.
What's that?
I saw the boys. Did you do a service on it?
Yeah. Just a quick little tune me up.
Right on.
He had brake pads put on there. Them pads, there was nothing left. It was just touching. Feet went further, he'd be buying a rotor.
Really?
Yeah. It was pretty bad. Well, thanks for coming for a rip. Man, that crash estimate for that Red Rock wasn't any one thing that was really expensive. Man, it added up. What was that? It was probably 84. There was just shy of 80 of those rib nuts on this thing. Well, that's what all the parts were all together. It was like 84 parts altogether. Most of it was rivets. What drives me nuts, they show for the left side. I mean, it's just nuts how they're all scattered around in there, and they got a left side and a right side, but it's all the same part. And one of the rivets alone was 20 of them, but each one had its own. Well, a couple of them said 2, but most of them was its own parts locator on the fish. You know, like this is item number 20. This on the other side is item, 125, 130, 135, and so on and so forth. Well, luckily I'm using BRP's parts thing to add all the parts. I'm going, why does this look like the same part number over and over and over? Can I just like click on this? Click on this thing and see if it's all, say there's 20 of one, and however many of another. I mistakenly called this thing aluminum, or steel, I mean, but I'm not sure it's steel. Let's just find out. Oh, definitely steel. Yes, sir. But yeah, they built this thing like a brick poop house, I'm here to tell you. You know what scares me? Oh no, okay, that's frame pieces. I just wonder what kind of heavy-duty stuff is being held by that thing. What's crazy, it seems like way more than what the labor is, but your labor's gotta be based off the flat rate. I mean, I just see tons of stuff. That shock literally looks like it's, oh man, that's not really, here, let's get some light going. That shock's not held in place. Well, I'm telling you what, that shock is going through this. This is all this one member. That's a shock bolt going through that thing. Oh no, yeah, that is. Yeah, that's airbag shock. I looked for a second, I go, wait a minute, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's not gonna be fun. And the amount of labor just doesn't seem nowhere near enough. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. I'm still all the pictures for this thing. You just gotta read through the flat rate. So, you know, they used to have stuff, you know, frame, then body. Well, it's not broke down as much. Now it's just body. And in the body is all the frame parts. This thing, that's, no, okay, the inner piece is holding that. You know, where I put that new roller. This is one of the ones I did. I was thinking that was holding it. Crazy. But yeah, how robust is that? It didn't even, it's a scratch. I mean, literally it's a scratch. Otherwise, you know, it'd be easy peasy, just a bunch of stuff. A scratch. When I was over here looking at that, it looked like there was oh no, it was just dirt. It's interesting, you know, how the fuse boxes are always together on spiders. Well, there's one in the rear, there's one in the front. You're probably going, I can stuff two of those in either one of those spots. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put two of them in there. Now you got wiring diagrams going every which way. They go every which way anyway. But, you know, seeing how all that's together just gives you that, yeah, she's a tough gal. Seriously, that thing can't be holding that shock, but it sure looks like it is, because there's a bolt coming out the other side. Well, no wonder it's made out of iron. And a silly scratch takes them out. Oh well, let me go turn in my paperwork here. Had way too many distractions today. Cool customers, and police officers, and stuff like that. Or patrolmen. I don't think they like being called officer or anything. They specifically want to be called patrolmen. And these are separate. And then there's you know, the mount kit. It doesn't look like it comes with it, but you can see that one's been, you know, yanked. And this one just kind of like BMW bags. It just rides. And this is the pivot. This is actually what I think pushed on that and snapped it off. But that's pretty tough to withstand an automobile. She's not very watertight anymore, though. She's had the yankum done to her. All right. Well, at least all this stuff all comes on it. You know, all this. But you can see that thing's riveted in there. didn't see that as a separate piece. Well, I guess you don't have to worry about it. I was thinking if you dropped it, it's a spider. You know, in your average adventure bike, you can drop it, and those little plastic guards come in handy to save your bags. But you like to replace the little guards. I don't think that's going to be a problem. If you drop that thing enough to hit that bag, yeah, we got a whole nother problem. Anyway, well, hello there. Another clear. I don't think it was clear. Actually, it was sprinkling in Vancouver. Come think of it.
Yeah, it's
We
kind
left.
of overcast.
But everything was dry.
Yeah.
And heck of cold. Not minus 45. Man, that's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how you people live like in that. I would
Kelly would
perish.
shrivel up and just go.
Yes, I would.
Go
I
off
don't
a little
do
dust
cold.
cloud.
I don't like to be cold. I like to be
Serious.
hot.
Serious cold.
Yeah.
It was nice and comfortable on that ride, even though it's 41. And it was nice. Nice to work on the BMW again. Finished up the I keep wanting to call it Riker for some reason.
Crash estimate.
Yeah, the canyon.
Red. Yeah.
The Red Rock.
Red.
But anyway, you guys know all that. I'm just kind of refreshing today, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess on that we're gonna roll out.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. Friday tomorrow.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Definitely a yay. It's been a long week.
Doesn't seem like it. Especially when I woke up, was it Monday and I thought it was Friday?
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah, that'll mess with you.
Yeah. All right. See you guys in the morning. Appreciate you watching now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.